and welcome to Sports Center, Cal State Fullerton edition. Today, we will analyze the concept of biomechanics within the dance world, specifically the use of center of mass with the toe touch, as well as the use of angular momentum with the pirouette. Regarding center of mass with the toe touch, here's Eldrin with the info.
Center of mass refers to the point where one's mass is concentrated in space, or the centered balance point, if you will. Within dance, at least, one center of mass can be manipulated in order to perform certain stunts and tricks, such as a toe touch. It's a type of leap where one's legs go up to artistically create a straight line in the air. Before performing a leap, there's usually a prep jump where your center of mass is highly concentrated close to the floor, which will thus help you propel towards upwards. In this example, notice how I'm crouched down with a narrow base of support, with my center of mass as close to the ground. After this prep stage of the stunt, I started to propel myself upwards, with my arms swinging upwards to a T-pose, and my legs beginning to kick upwards into a straight line. At this point in time, my center of mass raises upwards from its initial position, but is much more below my body in space when I'm at the actual toe touch position, letting me be able to easily perform this stunt in an efficient manner. If I were to not have a prep jump, for example, if I were not have a flexion of my upper torso during the stunt, or even if I didn't spread my arms and legs properly to the side, my center of mass would be much higher and closer to my body in space, and I would have a much more difficult time performing the toe touch. But thanks to this sort of manipulation of the center of mass, tricks like the toe touch can easily be done within the field of dance.
Thank you for that quick segment, Eldrin. Up next, here's Jelly with the topic of angular momentum and the pirouette.
Reporting live from the Knies building, my name is Angelica Gallegos. Angular momentum is a quantification of an object's angular motion and is ultimately a product of an object's rotational inertia and rotational velocity about an axis. This can also be explained as a product between one's mass, one's rational velocity about an axis, and one's square of their radius of gyration. Within the realm of dance, this physics concept can be applied toward how dancers turn with their ballet pirouettes, as dancers need momentum to continue turning continuously. Let's take a look at Angelica. A pirouette is a type of trick where the dancer turns and spins about themselves on one leg. During a pirouette, the other free leg is closely attached to their balanced leg, and their arms are close to their chest. In relation to angular momentum, the dancer's mass stays the same throughout the whole trick, thus only manipulating their angular velocity and radius of gyration. This can be seen here, where I'm actually reducing my radius of gyration by keeping my limbs close to my body, but still trying to increase angular velocity by what we call spotting, or by snapping my body throughout the pirouette, with the use of a quick turn of the head. While my angular momentum can't be sufficient enough to continue turning for longer periods of time, this sort of manipulation of my radius of gyration and angular velocity helps me turn accordingly. And thus, that's why it's important to maintain good posture and good spot when doing pirouettes. During other turns, such as a la second, my radius of gyration is actually much greater due to my arms and leg being extended. And thus, my angular velocity doesn't have to be as fast in order to maintain momentum in comparison to my pirouette. Through this type of manipulation, dancers are able to spin and turn in great fashion, and thus be able to utilize these mechanics in order to further their skills in dance.
Thank you for that insight, Jelly. From all of us here at Sports Center, we wish you a good night.
Ferreras from Sports Center, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Hello, I'm Kevin. I feel weird. I feel weird. Hello, my name's Kevin, and welcome to California. Oh, frick me. And I cried.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, my name's Kevin, and welcome to Idols.
Oh my. Wait a minute. Phil, don't touch the backdrop. We have so many blue.
I can't read what I'm like. Time out.
Oh.
Alright, okay.
Reporting live from the Knies building, I'm Angelica Gallegos. Oh, this is hard!
It's hard because you can't do this.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Okay.
One, two, yes. Okay,
You made the building shape.
3.